Welcome back to Get Booked. We are still talking about mysteries today. This is Kate.
Hi.
And I'm Jennifer. What are we talking about today, Kate?
We are talking about book to screen, so TV shows or movies. And that's always a really enjoyable category because you can enjoy the book first and then watch how they interpret it for the screen. And some people really hate whatever's ever made from a book, but sometimes you really appreciate the changes or you see why it works. So I'm never against that.
I only am against it if they get it really wrong. We're going to talk about that in just a hot minute.
Yeah.
I picked more, so I'm going to go first. This one isn't exactly a mystery, but it's more a thriller, and there is kind of a mystery. But I just love Janet Evanovich's Stephanie Plum series. So One for the Money, there's a love triangle, you've got Ranger and Joe. I think I'm a Ranger girl. It's
Rangers. Well, yeah, and they are hilarious.
They're so funny, and she always blows up cars, and she's a bounty hunter. She's terrible at it.
Yes,
and her
she falls into it.
She does. Her sidekick is Lulu, who is a former hooker, who is hilarious, and there's lots of donuts and fried chicken, and you're just gonna...
And cars.
Yes. It's just
cars.
funny.
Things happen to cars. Every car she ever has.
It does. And the movie was decent. It wasn't amazing. It wasn't terrible.
I didn't see it.
No, it has Katherine Heigl and... I don't know who the other people are.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right. Big best-selling author Michael Connolly. He's written dozens of books about set in Los Angeles, sort of a modern-day, gritty, noir vibe. This is Echo Park, which is part of the Bosch series. Bosch has been turned into a series on Amazon, which is excellent. Some of really good, excellent cinematography, excellent sense of place, and that's something that's really communicated well in his books. My husband adores these books, so these are just very enjoyable, gritty, with characters that you really get to know and enjoy. So Echo Park by Michael Connolly.
And there's a new season coming next month.
There is a new season, but it's the last one.
But there's a spin-off coming. And I don't know who the spin-off is about, but there's a spin-off.
And Titus Welliver's going to be in it, so... Yeah, so, I don't know what the spin-off is. But yes.
Maybe it's his daughter.
Maybe it's his daughter or his brother, his half-brother. Because that's a whole other series of books.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Oh. So my next book is Jack Reacher. So Killing Floor is the first Jack Reacher novel. Jack Reacher is an ex-military policeman. He's kind of a drifter, so he's just kind of passing through this one town, and he's arrested for murder. He knows he didn't do anything, and he's like, that's not great. So he has to get himself out of that. Jack Reacher has 2 movies with Tom Cruise, but they're actually also rebooting this, and I think it's becoming a series, and I can't remember, I want to say it's Prime, but I'm not sure exactly.
Okay.
But kind of like a new Jack Ryan type series show, so that should be fun.
And my husband also really loves this series, the Jack Reacher series. And there's a lot of books in it, so you've got a lot of reading if you get into it.
It's great.
Yeah. So, this is Charlaine Harris, who is well known for her vampire series. But this is an Aurora Teagarden mystery, and these have been produced on Hallmark. And Jennifer has some thoughts.
I have opinions. So I haven't read the books. I'll just be flat out honest there. I'm interested though because in the movies in Hallmark, so I'm a big Hallmark junkie, everyone who's watched this knows. And I do like the Hallmark Aurora Teagarden shows, but they have the library...
Because she's a librarian.
Completely wrong. She is a librarian, but she does not perform the right tasks, and she's always like off solving mysteries when she should be at work, and like...
So you have to be in the library to help people.
Right.
Yes.
But it's not done as well. So I'm curious to see if the book is more librarian friendly.
So I think you have some reading to do over the holiday weekend.
I do.
Yeah. Okay.
So Fear Street, if you are my age, Fear Street was like the #1 thing when we were kids. Well, Fear Street, and then you had Christopher Pike, and you had a couple other things. But if you like scary things, Fear Street was it. This is coming to Netflix. I think there's 3 movies coming, like, really close together in July. So Fierce Street by R.L. Stine. You're not afraid, are you? Yes, people hear creatures howl late at night. Dark figures roam the woods, where even the birds seem frightened to land.
I could never handle that.
Maybe you've heard there's a curse on the street and a curse on those who live there. But a street can't be evil, can it? So we do have a couple of Fierce Street books. This one is a newer one, so R.L. Stine has kind of recreated or gone back to his Fierce Street setting, so grab a couple of these if you like scary stories, which I used to read and I cannot read anymore.
So, Richard Castle's Naked Heat. These are the books written by Richard Castle, the TV show Castle. We don't really know who the author. You know.
I don't know. I want to know.
We want to know. We have suspicions about who it might be. We think it might be a collective.
I googled it once and
we don't know. But Castle, the TV show, is a really entertaining premise where the detective is the author, the best-selling author, Richard Castle, and he is allowed, because of his relationship with the mayor, to tag along with the police. And so his safety vest, his bulletproof vest, says writer on the back. It's a funny TV show. It's over now, starring the ruggedly handsome Nathan Fillion.
He really is ruggedly handsome.
He is really ruggedly handsome. And so there were like 7 seasons, something like that. It was a long show. So if you haven't watched it before and you're running through your Netflix, you go find it, stream it, binge it. You'll be entertained, solid crime fighting, and then there's quite a few of these mystery books.
There are probably, I want to say like 10 or 9 books. And the books, they don't exactly follow the show, but you have parts of it where you're like, oh yeah. So it's fun.
Yeah, I would say it's kind of a bubblegum pop mystery, thriller, police procedural, set in New York City, not as grim and gritty as some.
Like Bosch.
Bosch is grittier.
Yeah.
So I recommend this for the sense of escapism and finding out who done it.
Yeah, lots of family stuff in that one too. Yeah. All right, my last one is Pretty Little Liars. So this is a YA series. This is the first one. There were 5 really good friends, and then they have a sleepover one night, and one of them is missing, and they think that she's dead. And the friends kind of drift apart a little bit, but then they get these notes from A, and they're wondering, is A Allison, their dead friend? Is A really dead? How does this person know all of their deepest, darkest secrets if they're not A Allison?
I never knew this was a mystery. I thought it was just sort of like high school, like...
So it's a little Gossip Girly, little mystery.
Okay.
The show ran on for several seasons, and there's talks about rebooting them. I think in the books, so there's quite a few books by Sara Shepard, and I think part of them have like one mystery, and then like the next several have another mystery. So you don't know everything, even if you've seen the show.
Okay.
Or vice versa.
Oh, I always like that when they're different from each other.
Yeah, they're a little bit different. But similar enough that, So that's what we have this week.
Right. And what are we doing next month?
Oh, next month is June, and June is Pride Month.
Pride Month! Yay!
We've got some fun books for you for June.
Great.
And we will see you later.